Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Flipendo! Bombarda!
Oh, little man!
Incendio! Flipendo! Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Arresto momentum!
I will make you pay.
Accio! Confringo!
I won't.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio! Revelio!
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Levioso! Confringo! Descendo!
Call that spellcast!
Levioso! Depulso! Defendo! Crucio!
No!
Glacius!
You're making this too easy.
Depulso! Defender! Revelio!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio!
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Over here!
Flipendo! Bombard! Incendio! Mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Who's there? I won't rest.
Bombard! Flipendo! Incendio!
Don't even try!
Flipendo! Bombarda! Infratago! Incendio! Flipendo! Incendio!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the ominous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio! Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Rich has seen better days.
Incendio. Reparo. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all declared war.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
One less human to worry about.
You won't.
You're really not very good at this. I won't
We're not finished yet. Bombarda. Rependo. Incendio. Rependo. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Imperio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Bombarda. Accio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Flipendo.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Incendio. Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio!
Surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully
Sebastian,
it will help
I
us
think I
unravel
found
more of this
something.
mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Capulso. Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio. I hope Professor Fitz...
News. I believe my next broom upgrade to be...
Revelio.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
My young friend.
Revelio.
period of time, I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I bit one.
Nice Bombarda. Bombarda. Repulsor. Glacier. Protego. Defender. Repulsor.
That's the best you can do.
Bombarda. Accio.
The misses. Prepare to spin the now.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. You're...
Where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Confringo. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Eliminated.
Free to fight. That was uneventful.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo.
That's the student who
Levioso.
stopped us and fell from.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Arresto Relentless. Imperio.
Best the likes of me.
Bombarda. Accio.
That student defeated our...
Instantly.
I won't rest. How? Yeah!
Revelio. Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Revelio.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Flipendo. Protego. Flipendo. Incendio. Incendio.
There's a victory. Why is this door locked?
Revelio.
Luke, brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. One down, two to go.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Must be something around here I can climb on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Incendio.
says. In theory, what are they protecting?
Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda.
Let's hope you stay dead this time.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Revelio.
They teach the dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts be?
Someone messed. You there! Stop!
Where's that goblin hell, you little thief? What?
You left Horace Blackwell go.
No one!
I know you. Made a great
Imperial.
hold still. Knew you were hanging about. You will pay for your deeds.
Accio.
You've been bombarded with dark arts, haven't you? Don't think.
Shame nobody saw that.
Revelio.
What was that? Come here!
Accio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Accio. Imperio. Crucial.
You're that hypocrite.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Revelio.
You little coward! Knew I'd find you! Levioso!
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
Lumos. Incendio.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Stop right there! Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. Perhaps I'll scout around Phil.
Revelio.
Poach.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Repulso.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards that dark art. I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection.
Revelio.
Patrol, watch the
Crucio. Defendo.
wherever you are.
Glacius.
Hang on!
Repulsor. Glacius.
From above!
Defendo. Repulsor.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Glacius.
No matter how many you keep coming.
Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Magic, eh?
Bombard. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
I should investigate.
Arresto Momentum. Imperial. Repulso. Crucio. Defender. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Deploso. Defendo. Glaciers. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Defendo. Crucio. Glaciers. Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Erringer.
Crucio. Glaciers.
Little Nora Treadwell's precious little car. Just how many witches?
Imperio.
Master Expellior armor.
Bombarda.
Yeah.
Accio.
What's enough of our facts? Good bring those.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Seems like a quiet night.
Lumos.
Seems we may have an intruder. You're the little son that saved
Interpretago. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo.
Forward, Bringo!
Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
Tell you what I'm thinking.
Levioso.
You're the one who stole the goblin hell.
Descendo. Confringo. Descendo.
Incendio! You may want to.
Confringo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
What have you done?
Pathetic!
Descendo. Levioso.
Protego!
Accio. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Imperial.
No!
Bombard. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Glacius. Crucial. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Ha ha! Now that's more like it! Made it.
That wasn't too difficult. This is going well.
Made it. Excellent.
Brilliant!
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
How's my favourite test flyer? What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Revelio. Ah, there you are. Let's go!
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the Centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Revelio.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by
Reducto!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Protego!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Black Blue Confringo!
You're that hypocrite, thief.
What's this? Thought we'd forget about that comical you stole. Careful, it isn't Nora Trenwell's precious little guardian.
Bombarda.
I know all about it.
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it.
I know you. Oh, still, you little weasel. Don't try now.
Protego.
You've heard.
Bombarda. Incendio.
You're pushing me. Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Propendo. Bombarda.
What?
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Rependo. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
Seems I scared off the little pup. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
Imperio.
What was that? Thought we'd been killed.
Accio. Bombarda. Levioso. Descendo.
What is it?
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Oh, the anticipation!
Levioso. Protego. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Hey, what am I up? You will fall!
Levioso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda.
Back for more.
Revelio. Imperio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Accio. Confundo. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Levioso.
This isn't a fair fight!
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Find myself.
Revelio.
What's the point of toiling if it can be done with magic?
Revelio certainly knows.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt. What are we looking for today?
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over.
Revelio.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were they?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Incendio. Flupendo. Arresto momentum.
Bombarda.
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio! 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 I'm ready to do what's needed to take
We must gather information from the
All right.
I suggest... And
Very well.
we need to know... Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio! How about some sightseeing? Slow down now. There we go.
Wonder how I get on working with a...
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Miss... Thank... Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two... Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dib... Thank you for telling me.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
What can I do for you today?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Revelio.
One never knows.
It's not one thing, it's the other.
Aloha Mora.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Muggles have made life harder. Not a day goes by.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I've raided Rockborough more times than I can count.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
It's exhausting, standing here all day. Fight his own battles.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a ring.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now. What? Our Hogsfield needs some
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with Naupert poachers at your back. Show yourself!
What are you, shy? Thought you could hide from me.
Who's that? Damn it! Did I hurt you?
The better. Bonzo!
Light go out of your eyes.
Flash! Bombarda! Quite conductive, aren't we? Flipendo!
Had enough. Arresto momentum. Imperial. Accio.
Expulso!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills on!
Expulso!
Accio.
You're no match for me.
Imperial. Back bumble. Defender.
Expulso! Expulso! We got clear!
Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Accio. Imperial.
Expulso! Stupendous!
Incendio. Bombarda. Flipendo.
Oh, what's the
Expulso!
Reducto!
Flash of inspiration! You will not survive this.
Reducto!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus.
That's mine!
Confringo. Descendo. Arresto momentum.
That one hurt.
Bombarda.
Reducto!
Imperial.
Reducto!
Accio. Arresto momentum.
And I haven't even had
Crucible.
yet.
Incendio. Bombarda. Flipendo. Incendio.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you were
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.